Hello, good morning. If you are in Nigeria, this is early morning, 3 a.m. This is the TBC promoter, Lukapam, speaking from central Nigeria, saying hello, how are you? Today, I just want us to review an important uh, article in our blog. So please, before then, I just pray you've been enjoying yourself. You've been following the TBC. We are moving on. Cryptocurrency revolution is still on. It can never be taken back. And TBC will lead the world of cryptocurrency. Why? We are the first abundance-based currency. We are set to terminate poverty in the world. We are set to end human misery. We are set to put abundance in the hands of people. And merchants are joining. More people are joining. I just pray that every one of us will join the revolution. Let's share this blog that's very important, just came in recently. Um, you just follow me as we share this blog. Yes, the blog says November 11, 2018, false flag event, perhaps C2. Let's read the article. Sorry, yeah. This is the most important article in this blog to date, but the subject matter should not be shared on posts within social media such as Facebook. Best way to share is private message only, that you can participate in a dialogue with those whom you share with to avoid misunderstanding. The elite, the powers that be, the evil cabal ruling the world use what is called the false flag events to scare the masses around the world into submission. They use this power to create explosive events and quickly pin the events on whomever they want. 9/11 was one of the biggest examples of this, with all the facts available on the internet of what happened that day. Do you believe planes caused all of that destruction? If you do believe that planes completely destroyed three, yeah, that's right. It was three buildings, not two buildings on that day. You should stop reading this article right now. The elite govern the people of this earth by consent, and they hide the truth in plain sight in a deceptive way. They tell us upfront what they are going to do far in advance, but not in a plain and simple manner. In the case of how they hid the truth about 9/11 in advance can be seen in movies, decades of movies. They taught us they taught us the date and that the World Trade Center was the target for their planned event. Google search 9/11 hitting Hollywood to see hundreds of examples of this. I have covered why they hope for our silence as a form of consent in this article. Yeah, you get this. Take time to read the blog. Time is short. I'm very concerned about the date November 11, 2018. If there is an event or events on November 11, 2018, I want you to know who is actually behind it. The evil cabal that uses the deep state globally and that controls central banking are backed into a corner right now. How evil are they? They see these articles about Georgia Guidestones, a monument dedicated to the destruction of 90% of humanity. Read the article. November 11, 2018 could be the trigger date that leads to a series of awful events with the power to kill off 90% of humanity. I say could be because I hope the stories we are hearing that the white hats are winning are true and that this plan of the elite will fail. It does seem like the whole central banking system is on its knees right now, and mass resignations, deaths, arrests, and indictments have been pouring out of the deep state like we have never seen before. But do you see how dangerous this situation is right now? It is like backing a wild animal into a corner, and we should not underestimate the elite and what they will do. The YouTube outage today really spoke to me. I seriously doubt that a worldwide outage such as this was just technical issue. I suspect it was a test. False flag events only have power if the masses are ignorant. The best way to prevent false flag events is to have the masses knowing the truth about who is doing them and for the masses to unite against those who do them by using their voices. Massive ignorance and silence from the masses only encourages these evil people to forward with their dark plans for humanity. Have they silenced your voice? Will you read this article and only remain a watcher? Will you just wait and see and do nothing in the meantime? Don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting that you become a half cooked alarmist and go around babbling about the date November 11 that would produce their opposite desired result. What is what is the desired result we want? We need to become unified around a solution. The elite must have very successful in their divide and conquer campaigns against humanity, so successful that they have managed to put 99% of the wealth in this world in the hands of the 1%. They have brainwashed the 99 to fight amongst ourselves with have robbed us blind. They divide us by color, race, religion, politics, sexuality, and even by the sexes of male versus female. Actually, the list of divisions is much greater than that. What we all have in common as 99% others is that we want to live. Staying alive seems to be the one thing all of us have in common. When you come to the realization that our effort here is to protect our very lives as living beings, you will find the passion needed to stand united with your fellow man and work together on the solution together. And it will be easier to articles, put aside the things that may divide us. Eliminating the gap in wealth between the 1% and the 90% is a powerful solution. The elite laugh at the poor that beg and cry. The elites are all very wealthy millionaires and billionaires, but not all millionaires and billionaires are elites. The elites don't laugh at the millionaires and billionaires that oppose them. They take them seriously. Why is that? We are rolling out TBC Kungul economy that will have a million billionaires and a billion millionaires, and you are invited to be one of them. And surely the world will take us seriously. Do you want to be taken seriously? How much opposition can you do towards evil without power? Spiritual power is most valuable, but only a tiny few people will find that power because the required purification is much more than most are willing to pass through to obtain it. So rolling out a new private economy full of millionaires and billionaires is a reasonable solution under the circumstances today. Time is short, and yet there is plenty of time remaining for us to achieve it now. Our foundation we have laid out towards this achievement is strong enough to complete our mission before it's too late. We have 3.3 million members now and a database of 18 million that have signed up in Kringle Cash. Hundreds of thousands have paid the admin fee, and we could do as much as better job for activating our newest members. Yes, I see our gathering process as very successful within our first 2.5 years. We have we just need to do better in activation. If I want you to look upon the next chart with fresh eyes and see how close we are to our objective of 1 billion members and that we are only a few steps away. We have grown exponentially and we will continue to grow as such. Massive growth coming soon. Let's look at this. Um, this is the period. This is community growth. If one will bring one and two brings two, and so on. This is the growth that we are seeing. Exponentially, do you see how close we are to the finish line? I'm sure this is surprising to some of you using fresh eyes to see this. I hope you have been inspired by the updated mission statement that makes it so clear that humanity is capable of lifting itself out of the morass of poverty, disease, lack, humiliation, suffering, ignorance into a new dawn abundance of poverty for all. As individuals, we may not have the power to prevent the elite from rolling out a planned false flag event as November 11th, but most of us will still be here regardless of work together towards empowering the individual. Once each of us as individuals have some power to take on unshakable stand, we can bring this world out of darkness into light. Don't sit back and just watch the world turn upside down. Be busy building up the private company. All of us should be sharing the gift using the script. The script so simple and easy to follow. We have no excuse to fail in bringing in new members. So the script goes something like this. Hello, I've got a gift and I want to pass the gift to you. To okay, so response. What is it? A gift redeemable for smartphone and digital currency that millions around the world are using. Let me know as soon as you're interested, and so on and so forth. A new way to share it on YouTube. You share the gift. I'm inviting should be a daily activity for all of us in the TBC community. Make it viral and fun. I hope this article has helped you see the purpose of TBC, and that is a solution that can ultimately save our lives. But we must unite. Working solo is not good. Unite means organized. The best way to organize is on cellular structure of one leader of 10 loyal members. The best leaders are following the instructions on the big block. On this block, cash flow for them is the fruit that power proves. Find a leader that is doing better than you and become one of their 10 leaders. You need 10 pillars that will support your leadership. Find 10 that will support your efforts to follow these instructions here in this block. Help your pillars raise up in their cash flow with regular guidance. Daily contact with 10 you are raising is beneficial. Running TBC by the number is the best way to go, as explained in this article. If you end up with more than 10 pillars, invite the weakest of them to the position below the 10 strongest. This management is very important in an organized effort. We don't follow a hierarchy within the community, and we are not an multi-level marketing, and don't follow sponsorship tree. We are large body of people from all over the world, and people need to create the relationships that can trust within the body as they see it. This is a lot of freedom in this style of getting organized, and this allows this cream to rise to the top. You and I cannot take on the elite as individuals. They are organized and well funded. We need to get organized and develop our own private economy. That is the plan. Let's be organized, my people. That is all we're saying in our community. We should be organized together. Is together the better. Together the better. Let's unite. Let's see ourselves as a brother's keeper. The brother does not have anything. The TBC admin is distributing this gift. All our own is we tell them, and it's from admin's wallet that the gift will be given. So we should not keep this to ourselves. So my TBC community, that is the blog I wanted us to see today. God bless you until I see you again in my next broadcast. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye. And God bless you.